Hey guys, welcome back. It's Isabel here, and today's video is going to be all about 6 designer bags that are under the price of $1,500 that are going to be really hot this year. And I do also have 2 new bags to unbox which fall under the category of hot bags under $1,500. Now, I have done videos in the past on best value for money designer bags, best bags under the $1,000 mark, but I wanted to do an updated version of this sort of a video. But for this video, I wanted to talk about new handbags that are kind of trending at the moment, and I didn't include any of the bags that I actually discussed in those previous videos. Also, I used to focus on designer bags that are under the $1,000 mark, but from my research, I realized that these days, to get an actual decent, substantial, luxurious bag, I think we need to up our budget a little bit to $1,500, and that is why I decided to make the limit $1,500. And I've only included in this list bags that I've personally have in my collection or have actually checked out in store and got a really good feel for. Before we get into our list, this video has been kindly sponsored by FARFETCH, who I've worked with so many times before and who I shopped from for a really long time before even collaborating with them. Those of you who have watched my videos for a long time, you guys know that this means that I do have a brand new coupon code that gets you 10% off your first order with FARFETCH, and the brand new coupon code is STYLE10 YT, which I'll leave on screen. But for those of you who may not be so familiar with FARFETCH, it is basically an online shopping platform that connects over 3,000 of the world's best boutiques, brands, and department stores to customers all over the world. So they have the best stock selection. Their deliveries are always so reliable. Exchanges and returns are so easy. And because it is a platform that actually connects stores and brands to the customers, it is really a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. And I also love that FARFETCH gives an online presence to a lot of these brands and boutiques that don't otherwise have their own online presence. Another thing that I've noticed is that FARFETCH is really embracing sustainability, and they do have a whole section called Positively FARFETCH, empowering people to think, act, and choose responsibly and positively. And they have a whole conscious range, and there's just a wealth of stock to choose from if you are wanting to be a conscious shopper. I'll leave a link to FARFETCH in the description section below, along with all the links to everything that I'm going to feature in the video today. And if you do happen to find something that you'd like to buy from FARFETCH, don't forget to use my discount code. Now, there are some terms and conditions and some brand exclusions with the coupon code, so I'll leave all of the details in the description section below, and it is only valid for a limited amount of time, so I'll leave the expiry date in the description section as well. Thank you so much to FARFETCH for sponsoring this video. Now, starting with the first bag on our list, and it is going to be a bag that I just picked up. It is a bag that I did actually try on my recent shopping vlog, which was my previous video, so if you haven't checked that video out, do head over there. I do check out a lot of nice bags that are well priced. But let's get into the first bag that I actually got. As you can see from the dust bag, it is from Mulberry, and I think at this point a lot of you guys who watched my vlog can guess what the bag is going to be. And my brand new bag is none other than the Mulberry Mini Alexa bag in this beautiful chestnut color. Isn't this color just so delicious? Now, Mulberry Alexa bag is not anything new to the scenery. So Mulberry has done the Alexa bags for a really long time. And I remember when Alexa Chung wore this bag like a decade ago, and she made it very popular. But the mini size is a relatively new style. So Mulberry has really modernized some of their classic designs, and this mini Alexa is not an exception to that. I wish you guys can smell the leather through the screen. I mean, this leather smells so amazing. It is so buttery and luxurious and thick and substantial to the touch. They do colors really well. This mini Alexa bag comes in an array of colors. Some of the colors are so girly and pastel-y and beautiful, and other colors are so neutral and so easy to match with everything. And I feel like Mulberry is one of those brands that has nailed this cognac brown color. The design is just so cute as well. The braided handle is so adorable. So I've just attached the shoulder strap. It is a very comfortable leather strap. It is also very adjustable, and it is detachable. So the versatility is definitely there with this bag. Now, I actually ordered this from FARFETCH. I did mention in my shopping vlog that Mulberry was completely out of stock of this bag. They only had display models for people to try in stores. So the Mulberry sales associate told me I have to put in an order and the bag should arrive 3 to 4 weeks from the date of order. So naturally, I actually went onto FARFETCH and of course they had stock, and this particular one came all the way from the UAE from a department store called Triano. Even though it is a mini bag, I believe it does have a pretty good capacity. I can definitely see that you'll be able to fit quite a lot of things in there. And it is just such an easy style. I did mention that I do have a little bit of a gap in my current handbag collection for a very easygoing designer bag that I can just toss around on a day-to-day basis, that is not too mini so I don't have to completely downsize, and that is not too expensive so I don't feel like I have to really baby the bag, and this bag just fits the bill perfectly. Next up is also from Mulberry, and it is a bag that I did try on when I was in the boutique, and it is called the Iris bag. I believe it comes in 3 different sizes, and I do love the mini one, and the small one, which is the middle size, is actually quite a nice size as well. I do find the Iris bag quite understated, but it does look very luxurious. The mini one I believe is priced around 1700 Australian dollars, and I find that bag very reminiscent of the Louis Vuitton Capucines bag, which is upwards of 7,000 to 8,000 Australian dollars. Also the Fendi Peekaboo, it does remind me of those bags, and I love the braided handle. It just got such nice details. The leather on the Iris bags are also very hearty. I was just touching the bag and I was so impressed by the quality of the leather, and the functionality of that bag seems even better than the mini Alexa because the opening and closure of the bag is so easy just with the magnet on top. And it has a very simplistic, elegant design. Versatility is also amazing with that bag too, with the top handle and the shoulder strap. So I definitely think the Iris bag is also another great value for money bag that I can see becoming really popular in the next few years. Next up is a bag that I recently purchased last year, and it is none other than the Gucci Mini Dionysus. So we're going very mini. This is probably the only very mini bag on the list today. I wanted to do mainly bags that are more medium size, that have a bit more capacity, because I find that tiny little mini bags are still a little bit easier to find under a certain price point. But since I've just been loving this bag so much, I just had to include this on my list today. And this one currently retails for 1,400 Australian dollars. So I don't mean this Dionysus bag in the super mini in this particular color. I actually got this bag as an evening bag, an exclusive dressy outfit bag. So I actually went for the bling bling gold leather version, but the Dionysus Super Mini comes in so many different prints that are more appropriate for daily use. So if you go for something more neutral like the black one, even the white one, or the GG monogram one, I definitely can see that you can use this as a really nice, cute day bag. And the capacity, although it is very mini and is not amazing, if you're very minimalistic, which I think a lot of us are with the pandemic, we have really learned to downsize our belongings that we carry around with us at all times. I definitely think that it can fit enough in terms of, you know, your keys, a lipstick, a hand sanitizer, tiny one, or a hand cream, and a mobile phone, unless you have the max size iPhone or larger Galaxy Note phones. I do have a 12 Pro iPhone, and this one actually fits in this bag. Also comes with the crossbody chain, which is beautiful. You can also convert the bag into a belt bag with this little chain. So for those of you out there who is quite minimalistic and you want a mini bag that is really lightweight and barely there on your body, I do highly recommend the Gucci Super Mini Dionysus. I mean, aren't these crystals just the most beautiful thing ever? I just love the design features of it. It is a very, very pretty design. Staying on the theme of slightly more mini bags, next on our list is the Jimmy Choo Bon Bon bucket bag in the mini size. I tried this bag on a number of occasions already. I've also talked about this bag on a number of videos. The prices of the Bon Bon bag starts at around 1,300 Australian dollars, and depending on the finish and the handle design and details, they can go up to 3,000 to 4,000 Australian dollars. but you can get the more basic finish and still get a really pretty designer bag for such a good price. Bucket bags have been so popular for quite a few years now, and the Jimmy Choo bucket bag is just so versatile in that you can actually use it as a cute little day bag. It's got the top handle, little metal ring, which I love. I think it is just so adorable. And it also comes with a shoulder chain, which is really beautiful as well. You can also dress this bag up for an evening occasion. It'll make for a very unique evening bag that you don't see around too much. And even though it is a mini bag, because by design the bucket bag is open on the top somewhat, you can actually slide your phone in there. So I have said this before, but I think one of these days I'm definitely going to add a bonbon bag to my collection. And I even absolutely love that name. How cute is the name of that bag even? Bag number 5 is another new bag to my collection that I recently picked up. And it is again a bag that I shared and modeled and tried on our previous shopping trip video. And I ended up ordering this from FARFETCH as well. And this particular one actually came from within Australia, from Melbourne, and that's what I love about FARFETCH as well. I would have never known that there's a little designer boutique in Melbourne that stocked these designer bags. So this particular bag came from a luxury boutique called Veranda, and because it actually came from within Australia, this bag arrived within a day or two with DHL Express shipping. So I was so surprised how fast it got to me. And you can see the Chloé dust bag. Ta-da! I did end up getting the Chloé Woody tote in the smallest size in the brown colorway. I just think this is the cutest little bag. This one is priced at around 1,300 Australian dollars as well. Of course, all of these prices will go down when you use my FARFETCH discount code. Anyway, I've always been a little drawn to the sort of fabric tote bags, and I actually have tried on Dior book totes and Louis Vuitton on-the-go totes, and I always found them a little bit too expensive for the purpose of these bags that I'm going to use these bags for. And then I saw Chloé Woody totes a couple of years ago on a lot of Instagrammers, and I did really like the aesthetics of it. It is actually very girly and bohemian and just adorable in a way, but I believe this really small size is a little newer than the larger sizes. And this particular model also comes with a little shoulder strap. So that was a total game changer for me. I just can see myself really using this bag for all my casual errands. I can just toss everything in there, including a water bottle and an iPad. So when I tried this Woody tote in the small size in David Jones here in Sydney, I knew that I had to have it. And some may argue that it is just a fabric tote bag, and why would you pay so much money for it? As I always say, it's all relative. We're talking designer bag prices, and when we compare this bag price to a lot of other designer bag prices, this is actually really decently priced. And I kind of resisted buying a Chloé Woody tote for the longest time because I just thought it would be a little trend which will die after a couple of seasons. But I see this Woody tote season and season again, and I can really see why this is going to stay popular for at least the foreseeable future, because I can just see how easy it is to just use. I am really excited to take this around town with me, going to my yoga sessions with my water bottle, little towel, and my yoga socks, going out to little brunches. Yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I do definitely recommend this as a bag that I can see is going to stay very popular at a very good price point. And of course, I have to mention the Bottega mini loop bag. I did also try this on in my previous shopping trip, and I could not believe what a good price that bag was. We all know Bottega's leather is just so supple and soft and just so luxurious. I would say when I look at Mulberry leather, it's more like the hearty, grained, very substantial, very durable looking leather. Whereas when you look at Bottega leather, it just looks so luxurious. It's like the other end of spectrum. The reason why a lot of us don't really go for lambskin or very soft leathers is because we are concerned for the wear and tear on such soft leathers. But Bottega is so unique in that they make this type of leather a little more durable by using the intrecciato woven style, which means even if you get scratches on it, it won't look so obvious because you do see the braiding, and I feel that it also makes the bag less prone to losing its structure. Anyway, back to the loop bag. All things considered, it is such a nicely priced bag. A lot of Bottega bags are very expensive, like the cassette bags. I know that they are more structured and they feel a lot more substantial, but they are so expensive. They're like 5,000 Australian dollars. The ones with the chains are like 6,000 Australian dollars, and even the mini Jody bag or the mini pouch bag, they are 2,000 to 3,000 Australian dollars. So when I saw this loop bag, I was so surprised that it retails for 1,700 Australian dollars, which still takes us below 1,500 US dollars, mind you, for the purposes of this video. And it has such a good capacity. It has a decent sized camera bag capacity, I'd say. So it definitely will make for a really nice day-to-day bag where you don't have to downsize way too much. And at the moment, I think they only have a few colors, but I have no doubt that they're going to bring this bag back in a lot of different beautiful colors. Since I referenced back to that shopping vlog so much, if you haven't watched it already, I'll leave that video on screen and another video as well. Thank you so much again to FARFETCH for sponsoring this video. I'll leave my coupon code one more time on screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and spending some of your precious time with me today, and I can't wait to see you again soon in my next video. Bye guys!